So I'm hiking up towards the mast again today. So basically, this is the day before the festival starts. This will be a separate video, so yeah. It's super misty. Now I'm in a tree line right now, so you can't really see the mistiness, but I'm going towards the mast because there's like an opening where a lot of trees being cut down, as I said in my previous video. So I'll be going to that area. This is looking very promising. The higher I go up, the thicker the mist, which means the more moody shots. So already took some at the moment. I'm just continuing up. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going, which isn't really the best idea going up a mountain, but I have a rough idea of where this path leads me. So let's just keep on walking, I guess. This mist is insane. It's so thick. Like I could probably say maybe about 15, 20 feet. All of that's mist. Like I'm just gonna go up a little bit further because it's easily to get lost in mist like this. Unless they're like a hiker who hikes a lot around these areas, then you'll most likely be able to get that down. But if you're a beginner or if you're new to an area, hiking in the mist is or fog is probably not a very good idea. The shots I got so far, as far as I know, look pretty good. In the final edit, I will obviously pick my favorites and show you at the end of this video. But so far, so good. I'm loving this mood. This is one of my favorite kinds of weather. Mist. It's just so good. So much mood, so much depth. Oh, it's just the best. Like, I do love a good cloudy day, or even a sunny day, depending on where I'm shooting. But nothing can beat mist. Also, update, I did get to the place I wanted to get to. I got to the road I was in the last video. So, apparently my sense of direction isn't too bad. Oh, if I don't fall over. Right, I'm going to continue shooting. I'll get back to you. I'm in the area, the road up towards the mast. It honestly looks completely different now with the mist. It actually looks like something I can photograph because this road that goes all the way wasn't really that interesting before, but now that it has the mist, it gives it so much more like depth. So I'm gonna take a few photos around here and hopefully I can show you some. So I'm actually trying a thing where I take some photos with my phone and I'm just going to stream those about the video. A YouTuber I like does it and I want to try it out. I don't want to copy him, but I just want to try it out to see if it's something I want to continue doing. But yeah, he would dot his photos of from his camera and his phone all around his video. But I'm just going to do that with my phone and then I'll show you the really nice photos with the camera. It hasn't been that long since I last hiked, but you'd think I was out of shape. So, I'm not going to the mast today, but I'm going down another road because the mast is up this way. And came to like a T section in the road, so I'm going left instead of right this time into the forest. And it is looking good. I'm getting carried away with the photos. It's just so pretty. I can't. I didn't expect the mist to be this intense. Oh, excitement. I'm such a goddamn photography nerd. Okay, FYI, sheep. That's the way I want to go, but it's a mama and her sheep, and I don't want to get hit by the horns of this very protective lady. Like, I want to go, but I want to let her go. Oh, she's moving. Help me. Like, I just want her to pass so that I can pass. I don't want to hurt her, but her baby's so cute though. I'll try and get past this. Come on, that's it. Keep on going. Up you go, come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on. Right. Come on. Okay, so I got past him and found a river, or a stream in this case, but I was gonna turn into a river. And I'm making my way down. Yeah, that was eventful. I'm gonna have to be very careful because everything's kind of damp from the rain and the mist from last night. I'm gonna try and make my way down. That was eventful. Suddenly running into some sheep that I could have potentially got hit by. So I'm recording on my phone at the moment due to the fact that I packed my camera away and I forgot which box it was in. So it's too late. You're just gonna have to suffer this until after the festival, and I've moved into my new home. This won't be the first time this will probably happen, because I'll be moving to the Netherlands eventually. Ooh, this is pretty. Probably a lot of people are going to think that, you know, I complain about being sore a lot from work, then why do I go hiking? So even when I'm in pain and I still go hiking, it's because hiking is a bit of a meditative experience for me. It's a meditative exercise, something I do to just take a bit of my work stress and just vent it out. Like, for example, my father has cycling, I have hiking. He uses cycling to process the stresses of his daily life, where I am hiking. Also, nature's great, but it's also because walking on flat causes a lot of pain for me, and if I walk on it for too long, it actually causes me to be in a lot of pain. Like yesterday, I was working. Well, yesterday and the day before, I worked 8 hours and then I worked 6. I was meant to work 7, but they sent me home early because I was just in so much pain. My feet were swollen and red. That's how much flat ground walking can actually take it out of me. Where if I'm hiking, I could hike for miles and not get sore feet. In work, according to my phone, on average I walk 5 miles, and that's nothing. That's barely anything to me. I don't understand why flat ground and the short distance hurts me so much, where if I hike, I could hike like 10 miles upwards and not be in too much pain. Sure, my calves and my upper legs and stuff would be a little bit tender, but my feet are perfectly fine. Where if I walk, like let's say in work, on the flat ground, it just hurts so damn much. And I've changed shoes and everything. I've tried like different footwear, but it just doesn't work. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So that's the thing I've been dealing with recently. Now, my feet are okay now, but this morning I woke up with a dead foot because I must have slept on it or something. Couldn't move it. Physically could not even move my toes, and I was like thinking, well, I have no more foot. This is me now. 1 foot. Okay. But then, you know, pins and needles happened and it's back to normal. So that's okay. Because I was mildly concerned for a moment. As I was saying though, my feet are doing better, which means obviously I'm out hiking, which means I can do photography. I would have been out even if my feet were sore, which they kind of were this morning. I'm just going to the path, the little shortcut that goes down. I couldn't go up that this morning. I had to take the long way around to kind of just ease my legs into it again. So I'm hiking down the shortcut, which is kind of steep. But I would say, if you find that your feet get sore in like certain conditions, like, can anyone explain to me like why flat ground, specifically like my work floor apparently, because I like hiked around walked, sorry, because that's like not hiking, walked around Belfast and I'm not too bad. Still sore, but not too bad. But for some reason at work, it just completely destroys me. Maybe it's the way I'm walking, I don't know. Anyways, completely unrelated to photography. My bad. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I'll keep a little update. I just got past the sheep. I went down the waterfall. Wasn't really much to take photos of because I already took photos of those places before, and they weren't really any different because the mist is quite thin at this altitude. I've kind of gotten below the mist barrier, so now I'm just kind of hiking down. There's not really much else I can take photos of, and yeah, I'm just enjoying this actually surprisingly mild weather. Though the humidity is not allowing my dreads to dry, which is kind of concerning me. So I'm gonna go home, find a dry area, and just let them dry properly. Because I did just kind of shower and run out the door, which is probably not a good idea, having wet hair outdoors, but it's kind of how I got the cold in the first place. But I obviously haven't learned what I'm doing wrong. Here is 8 of my favorite photos of today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.